It's been 16 years. Well, update, nearly 20. The scars are old enough to drive home, distant memories of recoveries and self discoveries. You don't know who you are until you die. Most of us don't get the luxury of this realization, and it shows. That unknown side of consciousness gets much of our mortal focus, and we all share the same fate. Death unites us. When I awoke up from the coma, I couldn't discern dream from reality. Apparently, I had been dead on the scene, revived at the hospital, and unconscious for 48 hours. I couldn't remember the names of anyone I didn't know from age 12 or earlier. This meant that some of my family, most of my friends, all of my girlfriend, I didn't know them anymore. And I didn't understand that my parents were divorced, which by this point had been the case for several years. It was all erased, just like that, gone. Years of memories and pretty much my entire 4-year college education, gone. You've had a traumatic brain injury. I am informed every day for the next 16 years of my life. If I forget, the scars remind me, the headaches tell me, the failed relations show me. You've had a traumatic brain injury. This has evolved to mean something different to me over time. For the first 5 years, I don't know how I survived, aside from the fact that I'm too stubborn to quit. God has spared my dumb ass for some reason and sent angels in the form of my mother and some tremendous friends along the way to help save me from myself. A traumatic brain injury will change how your body responds to everything. Your life is now different. Your brain must process things in a new way, so you get to relearn how to do and respond to everything in life. Time to relearn emotional and intellectual maturity. No one can see your injury, so don't expect any sympathy, understanding, compassion, or acceptance. You can expect that the way you interact with others will often result in a failure to communicate. So, expect to get arrested, lose friends, lose jobs, get evicted, ruin relationships, etc. Maybe you don't need to expect, but we can predict, and I know that in my case, especially in the cases of my cases, these expectations were fulfilled. A traumatic brain injury will cause you to have impulse control issues, memory loss, anxiety, anger issues, facial aphasia, difficulty expressing facial communication emotion, and what else? Oh yeah, memory loss. A traumatic brain injury is invisible to others, but ever present to the sufferer. A traumatic brain injury is another way to display your resiliency, something I've used as fuel for growth. And when you wipe your mental slate clean, there's a lot of growing to do. I never wanted this to happen to me, but it did. And then again in 2014 or 2015, I can't remember what year, from a not at fault car wreck, totaled BMW. Well, point is, the second TBI wasn't easier. And I would say it was harder and caused every bit as much disruption to my life and those around me. So if you came across me from 2014 to 2017, sorry, that wasn't my favorite version of me, and well, we were working on updating our gray matter, aka our brain. I am still working on upgrading myself, and I won't stop this process. This has been the biggest blessing to come from a traumatic brain injury. I care more about positive change and my health than I ever would have. A traumatic brain injury has permanently altered my life for the better, and I won't let myself be bitter about the past. It has helped shape me. The past didn't break me, and I can shake free from the tackle of death and smile, continuing to grow and live knowing who I am.